Hi Capricorn, my name is Darlene Dotson, and this is your Destiny of Truth for May of 2021. We have Neptune in Pisces in the third house for you. And there has been illusions with communication, or you can be communicating creatively. Then we have, there's illusions with your siblings or your day-to-day life. Then we've got Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius in your second house. And for you, you have been restricted materially and financially from the things that you value in life. Then we have Mercury and Venus in the fifth house in Taurus as we enter the month. You have been communicating creatively with people that you're dating or with your children, but you love them. You're very close to them. And then we have got Venus and Mercury moving into your sixth house in Gemini in that first week. So May is going to be more about, you're going to be communicating about your health and about work with people that you love, or, to make your finances more stable. Then you have got Chiron in Aries in your fourth house. And you've been doing a lot of healing within your family. You have had to look at aggressive behavior. You've had to look at selfish behavior in order to heal everything, because you need to be more selfless, okay, when you're dealing with other people in the home or family. Then we have on the 11th that new moon, okay, in the fifth house, and that's in Taurus. So there's going to be a new beginning with your child, or creatively, or in your dating life, okay? And with happiness and joy, because the fifth house is all about our happiness and our joy. Then we have Mars in Cancer in the seventh house, and that is all about your partnerships. So you're putting a lot of energy into your partnerships this month, and it's emotional because it's Cancer. It's ruled by the moon. It has to do with family. So you are putting a lot of energy into your family partnerships. Then we have got Uranus in Taurus in your fifth house. And he's making a lot of changes for you with your children, in your creativity, with your happiness, dating life. Because you want things more stable in those areas of your life. So therefore, you have been making the changes to make them happen. Then we've got Pluto in your first house. Now, Pluto, believe me, I'm a Capricorn ascendant. I have Pluto here. And Pluto just strips away what no longer is serving your growth. I actually like having Pluto in my first house because I want to get rid of what no longer benefits my life or what is good for me. I want it all gone. Because I want more stability in my life, and I have to create that life. Okay, nobody else can create it but me. So I know what I put out into the world is what I'm going to get back. And I love where I'm at and what I'm doing in my life. And then we have Saturn going, oh, I forgot about the sun in Gemini. And that's your sixth house. And the sun in Gemini, you're going to be shining your light on health matters and work matters for the next month. And I can see that again as a Capricorn ascendant because I've been getting back into my health more and more. And I definitely, want to. I mean, I was a smoker for many, many, many years. And I've been smoke free for over a year now. And I feel great. Okay. Then we have got Saturn going retrograde in Aquarius in your second house. Now, this isn't me because Saturn is in Aquarius, but that's still my first house, just to give you an idea of how individual charts can come to play with this. But basically, Saturn is in Aquarius, going retrograde in that second house for you. And so you're looking at the structures that support you for your material gains, for the things that you value in your life. If they're aligned with your moral compass, okay? And if they're not, you're going to get rid of them because Saturn don't play games. Saturn says you're going to do it my way, and that's the only way you're going to do it. Then we have a lunar eclipse happening on, what day is that? Oh, here it is, the 26th. And that is in your 12th house, Capricorn. So it's an ending that has to do with a behavior that you have, because the 12th house is our psyche. It's who we are at a very deep level. And you're ending a behavior, okay, that no longer serves you. Um, you know, and I tell people to look, a lunar eclipse is a full moon pretty much. Full moons are ending, and with it saying lunar, that generally means emotional because the moon rules this eclipse. And I tell people when an ending happens, it is because you're becoming more consciously aware, okay? That you're looking at things that, are making you more consciously aware. So if a behavior is ending, it's because you see how it's been holding you back. And so therefore you're becoming consciously aware and you're moving forward to create a healthy life. Then on the 29th, we have Mercury going retrograde in Gemini in your sixth house. Again, the sixth house is health. The sixth house is work. So you're confused about what to do here. And it's okay to be confused, Just don't make any decisions unless you're going back to something you did in the past. And I tell people, confusion always sets us to think. And when we think, we figure out and we get clarity about where we're going. And another thing I tell them, if you want, if your mind seems a little bit foggy, just get some rosemary and take a whiff of rosemary. Rosemary is great for the mind and the memory, and it helps to clear the fog out, believe it or not. So basically, that is your month of May astrologically. Now, with the oracles, I'm using the unicorn cards. Okay. And with the unicorn cards, we're going to see. Oh, I wanted to show you. See how pretty they are? That is the Northern Lights. So, let's see, Capricorn, what the oracle has to say. Nature. Okay. Ground yourself in nature. Get out, find sanctuary in nature. Um, you know, Connect with all the elements, maybe go to the water or go fly a kite, because that would be air. Then, or go dig in the yard, that's earth, that's who you are. Um, you know, or, have a bonfire, that's fire. That's different ways of connecting with the earth, because you want to definitely ground yourself. Now, and definitely do this if you're trying to make a decision on what to do, on taking your next step. Make sure of the situation before you move forward. Now, nature always gives us clarity. So if you're trying to make a decision, just go out in nature. And I mean, like me, I love to garden. Okay, I've had to create an inside garden though, because I live in Florida and everything burns up here from the heat and the bugs. So I adapted and I made an inside garden that I can dig in the dirt with. And if you need to create a sanctuary for yourself, then create it. Somewhere where the air is clear, and your mind is clear, so you can listen to your inner wisdom and let that guide you so you can gain perspective, and it's always good too to go out and go for a walk, because when you go out and for a walk, and I mean, if it's hot, go in the evening, okay, because you'll feel the sun and it warms your skin. And and if you're fortunate enough that you can do it by a beach, you're going to feel breezes, and for our friends in the southern hemisphere, they're going to start seeing the rustling of leaves in that, because it's fall for them, so either way, wherever you're at, breathe in nature, okay, because Mother Nature takes care of us all. And in astrology, Mother Nature is Demeter, okay, and Ceres. So Ceres in our astrology is where we nurture, how we're nurtured, so call on, for Mother Nature to help you and all of the elements in order to get you to where you want to go. Just take your time and think about things, and don't rush into a decision, even if other people are pressuring you to. Don't rush into the decision, because like I said, we have that lunar eclipse, and then next month we have a solar eclipse. So we want to make sure everything is out there, for everybody to see first. So I love you, and know that you're blessed and that you can get through anything in life. So, Capricorn, I will see you in June, and I love you. Bye.